very like deep, I guess, where there's like sequences here where we can start playing based on reactions. So like, sometimes when we end up in single X and this guy starts to base up, this is just an example here. But he's going to start defending here, and like a pretty common defense is he'll clear this foot on the hip. And so we have to start playing this into like X, and then you can use this to turn into other stuff. But like this is where it starts to get more like, if this is your first time playing through these first sequences, it'd be better if we dive deeper into those positions than to go further. So it kind of depends on the room. Like, where do you guys feel as far as where we're at with single X and sliding into those positions? Are those something you've seen you're comfortable with? And you'd like to go into kind of deeper lace positions? Or would you rather sit in where we already are and talk about the sequences there, as well as some breaks from those positions? You know what I mean?
Look at this sequence and say if it's like a little bit over your head.
What, the one we just did? Yes. Come in. So it's like, because then we get to this, a nice honey washing, but it's kind of, there's some details there that make that difficult if you're not familiar. So it's kind of on the room. Like, is single X something y'all played with a lot, or would it be better if we dive a little deeper?
So that's a no.
Yeah.
Let's stay.
So I think it's a waste. Like I thought I was pretty good at single X, but you guys just got a couple.
Yeah, just go to X. I think it's good position.
So let's go into some like break mechanics here. Let's go back to the first one. That way we can just, we're gonna cut out, because some people were still, this is still a little bit strange, and that's okay. We're ending up in the same spot. But let's go to an outside straight ankle lock break. This is your most common one. So here, we scoop, we take them down. So I'm going to show you how for probably the last year or so, I've been doing my straight ankle breaks, because what I found is traditionally, right, we come in and you make a really nice grip, and you can definitely make a really strong break here. But it's going to break on the outside of the ankle, and there are people that are very flexible here, and they can eat a lot of this. Even when you go belly down and you're really extending, people's feet can go very far. So I've changed how I'm doing my breaks here. So no longer am I looking to slide this deep and make this extension on the foot like this, okay? Because this is like your normal straight foot lock. What I'm doing is I want to break this way. So what we do is we punch through. I want his heel on my ribs. Now look, if he's a little deep, this is the grip we're using. We're shallow. I go palm on the shin here, and I grab my own wrist. Now I can shove with my shrimp and with my hands. I can put his heel on my ribs, right? Now we want to get our lat bite going. Okay. I'm gonna get this guy a little looser. We get our lat bite going. Your lats, this bite of like the cue that I use in my head here is touch your spine with the tip of your elbow. So on any of your foot locks, what you'll see people do, because they see people go to their shoulder, is they fall to their shoulder. But there's no active lat going on here. It's a huge difference. If you pull that elbow, like activate this, it makes a big difference on the break here. So our grips, we're here, here.
Yeah,
Is this a back foot?
no.
Oh,
No, you're just killing it.
You know what comes to mind is all the years that you used him.
I killed him for 6, 7 years. I killed him.
If you're having a hard time gauging the depth as how far you want to push this out, right? Because it's kind of a weird thing of like, oh, you'll feel his heel on your ribs. If you can see the top of his foot, not his shin, his foot, this is how far down you want to go, okay? And now your break, we're not going to fall belly down like on a normal break. We're going to bridge like we're breaking through the top of his foot here, okay? So it'll feel a lot tighter, it should, than the more traditional break here. This is fine, you can break, but we can get rid of that hypermobile ankle that some people have by breaking through the top of the foot here, okay? So let's just look at the break. So we're using a simple lace entry for now. So we're coming in, we're here, we break it down. Okay, so look, all I need to do here, everything here stays tight. I'm just gonna go shallow, so look, I can open up some room. I make my grips. Now I'm nowhere near deep enough or like far enough down his leg, so I push with my feet and my hands to fix that. Now the lat gets active and we would bridge through the top. So as you bite down here, you're bridging through the top of the foot. It's hard. If you've got it like tight, it's really hard to get through the motion without blowing up their toes. Cool. Do you want to see it again or you want to just run through it? And I'll kind of walk around
Let's
too.
see it. Yeah.